The government and the opposition have struck a compromise to revive stalled bipartisan talks and avert protests planned for Thursday. Even as the fractions separately closed ranks on the contentious proposals, Azimio leader Raila Odinga has reiterated that he is not interested in power sharing with the Kenya Kwanza regime, even as he rallies his troops to resume talks with the Kenya Kwanza. In a statement on Thursday, Raila said they still consider the William Ruto administration illegitimate. Here are the details. Azimio la Umoja Coalition Council has given a time frame of 30 days for the bipartisan talks to be concluded after the onset. The council, led by Azimio boss Raila Odinga and Wiper chief Kalonzo Musyoka, say their talks with the Kenya Kwanza fraction will be centered only on 4 key issues they have been raising during the protest.
This is a meeting of Azimio Council attended by members of the special committee that has been appointed to carry out negotiations with the Kenya Kwanza on outstanding issues.
The coalition has reiterated that they are not interested in power sharing with the Kenya Kwanza regime, even as they rally their troops to resume talks with the Kenya Kwanza. In a statement on Thursday, Raila said they still consider the William Ruto administration illegitimate. After a debriefing meeting with bipartisan committee, the council said it will not hesitate to take alternative actions at any slight indication of a lack of goodwill from Kenya Kwanza's side. It added that the coalition will continue to engage and educate Kenyans through town hall meetings.
We will continue with our engagements with other people through town hall meetings and other avenues to continue educating our people on the issues as our delegates engage in the talks. As we said yesterday, we will not hesitate to resort to alternative measures at the slightest indication of lack of goodwill and honesty on the side of Kenya Kwanza. If through intransigence, delaying tactics, and other aspects of stonewalling, Kenya Kwanza forces us to abandon the talks.
On his end, Roots Party leader George Wajakoya allied fears that the state has engaged assassins to eliminate Azimio leaders, claiming that the execution plans have been hatched.
We have had information regarding the assassination of Raila Amolo Odinga, Stephen Musyoka Kalonzo, and myself. And these assassination allegations are very serious. Kibet Farouk, we are here to tell you that we know of your plans when you went to the GSU school, when you were involved in hiring special sharpshooters to shoot Baba on site, to shoot Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka on site, and to shoot myself. We are not afraid. We have seen murders during Moi's regime. A lot of people were killed, and there was nobody to speak for them. So if anything happens to Baba, Kalonzo, and myself today, then you know who will be the the 4 culprits. They're also planning to take people on flimsy charges.
On Wednesday, the parliamentary bipartisan talks were rescued from the brink of collapse after Kenya Kwanza gave in to pressure from Azimio to recall ADA's member of parliament Adan Keynan from their team. In return, Azimio called off their mass protests, which were to be held on Thursday, to give the talks a chance.
The leadership of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition Party met and agreed to once more suspend the mass protests that we had earlier scheduled to continue tomorrow. The coalition took this step following the decision by the Kenya Kwanza to accede to one of our demands that informed the resumption of the mass action.
Azimio coalition has maintained that the talks with Kenya Kwanza will remain centered on the reduction of the cost of living by reducing prices of basic commodities such as fuel, unga, electricity, and school fees. The other demands are an audit of the 2022 presidential election results, restructuring and reconstitution of the IEBC, and an end to the interference with the management and operations of political parties to weaken them by co-opting them with the government.
Our issues remain what we always said. They are: 1, we want the state to intervene and reduce the cost of basic commodities and services, including food, fuel, electricity, and school fees. We want the subsidies that were scrapped to be restored so that unga can come back to retailing at Kenya shillings 100. Audit, this is the second point, the audit of the 2022 presidential election results. Number 3, restructuring and reconstitution of IEBC. Number 4, an end to the interference in the management and operations of political parties with a view of co-opting and paralyzing these parties.